Hey Panthers! I just wanted to make a very quick tour video for that Google Slide website that I talked about in our introduction. So if you use that link, which is always available in that email, will also be available on Class Dojo and available on your Google Classrooms. This link is everything. This will constantly change with new information for the class. So this is not just a remote learning link. Hopefully when we get into hybrid model and hopefully in person, this is something that we'll still be using throughout the 2020 school year. So once you click on this link, it looks like a bunch of gibberish. What you need to do is hit this top right button that says present, and that really helps us see it and we can actually read it. It's not so tiny. Your front page is just a quick little about me, quick Google Classroom codes. If you ever get logged out of it or need it, they're always there. And then right here, your quick links. So the first one, you got a Google Classroom information page. Again, your codes are on the right. We got a video here if you're really stuck on getting joined into our classroom. Also, you need to know that right here, our first trimester 1 special is art. So log into that Google Classroom. You do have a new art teacher, so I can't wait for you to meet her. Always reminder, whenever you're logging into Google Classroom, you are logging in through Clever. Always through Clever. Even if this video right here says otherwise, you are logging in through Clever. And here's the link to Clever right here. So if I go back and I hit that top left button, I'll go back to my main page. I can see my student schedule, which shows me when I'm live and when I'm independent. It's worth mentioning that I do have 2 schedules here. The first 3 weeks, we're not going to be pulling small groups. I think it's definitely beneficial for us, especially after last year's learning loss towards the end of the school year, to really get to know the kids and see what their actual needs are and where we can really make some big growths. Once I figure out those small groups, we're going to transfer over to this schedule here on the bottom right, in which we can really see where you are going to be working independently and when you're going to have to come on live for your small group time. So again, top left, we have this back to front page button. The next one I'd like to talk about is the contact me. Actually, we'll go to day 1 info. So this is everything you're going to need for September 8th, day 1. It has the time. We're going to be meeting in our moral focus or homeroom meeting at 8:30. Now, if you're one of those people that are really, really struggling to get onto the Google Classroom, then, then you can get directly to that Google Classroom Meet from this link right here. And also, if you wanted to click on this All About You and do the student survey and get yourself ahead of the game on Tuesday, because then you won't have to complete it in class. Again, whenever I want to go back to the front page, I'm going to hit this back to front page button. The last one I'm going to talk about really quickly, this is a quick link to my blog. So when you click this, it's going to take you to a different website, just FYI. But I will be uploading the blog every Monday, so it's worthwhile to keep it on this quick link site. This is also a Clever direct link. So if you're ever at a relative's house and you're on a computer that you're not using, you're not your normal Chromebook or anything, and you can't remember how to get to Google Classroom, come back to this site, which is always in your email, and you can get right to Clever from this link here. So the last link I'm going to talk about is a contact me and parent info. This has our Class Dojo right here, my email and my phone number, and also all my platforms for the internet. And that has my Snapchat and the blog and my YouTube channel. And then down here at the bottom, you can see Miss Dwyer, who's our dean this school year. She's actually a new dean to everybody since we're now in middle school. And with her information, if you ever need to get in contact with her. And then a couple of things here on their homepage. This office hours. So every Friday from 9 to 9:30 is going to be office hour time for parents. If you'd like to sign up, it's a quick little sign up genius, and we can schedule a Google Meet or a phone call. And then we also have a parent weekly survey. It's not required by any means. Just some feedback for me, what's working, what's not working at home. I can always use the help, especially as we're all navigating distance learning. So here's that quick little website tour. You can really get into depth with it and take a really good look at it.